Hi, my name is Grace Spieglin, and I'll be talking about sex education in America. Over the past 15 years, teen birth rate has decreased significantly in the US. This graph shows the breakdown of teen birth rates by state in 2005. The teens studied are being defined as women aged 15 to 19 by the CDC's data. Most states at the time have a teen birth rate of at least 29 per thousand per year. Again, in the same age range, birth rates have dropped below 29 per thousand in nearly every state 13 years later, with the exception of Arkansas. The states individually dropping rates lead to the country's total birth rate decreasing. From 2005 to 2018, teen birth rate has decreased by 23.1 births per thousand. Though this is a dramatic drop, most developed countries have a teen birth rate much lower than the US. This is likely due to the lack of consistent national sex education. The type of sex education taught varies by state. Only 29 states and the District of Columbia require that sex ed be taught in public schools, and 22 of which require medical accuracy. For a developed country, this is certainly shocking, especially considering the variation in medical accuracy. Some states, such as Tennessee, only require sex education in counties with high teen birth rates, and parents can even opt out of the sex education given. Most states, regardless of their stance on medical accuracy, often cite abstinence and how to talk about it. In Washington specifically, they choose to include abstinence only if other methods of contraception are taught alongside it. Unfortunately, for the states that do not require medical accuracy, they choose to push abstinence only as as a method of birth control. A few states, like Utah, simply state that any information taught be accurate without further specification. Now, how can we reduce teen pregnancy and birth rate? With comprehensive sex education nationwide. Planned Parenthood outlines effective sex ed to start earlier and accurately in order to delay the onset of intercourse and increase proper use of contraception. This includes dropping the emphasis on abstinence-only education, as 63% of teens in the US will have experimented sexually by the 12th grade, regardless of what is taught in their schools. We also need to note that with the availability of the internet comes more availability of information. This means any data out online must be as accurate and objective as our in-person education must be. The availability of online sex information could also be one of the reasons why birth rate has dropped dramatically from 2005 to 2018, as these are the years where internet widely became popular and available. You might ask, why do we care if the United States' teen birth rate is relatively high? We care because of the health benefits to our youth. They will learn how to better their sexual health from an appropriate age and be more responsible for their actions. There would also be less of a need for abortions due to the smaller amount of unwanted teen pregnancy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.